Welcome to the story with EXP StoryGamerZ. It's me, one and only EXP, and today we're continuing with the part 3 of the 2.2 Honkai Star Rail storyline. As from see where I left off, I am continuing these little scorched sand audition contests, little challenges here. And I decided to do the one with time instead of the one with Hanu. So I decided, okay. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go around and just see what's up. So yeah, so you can see this. This must be if I did the one with Hanu, perhaps. So I just want to look at this, so... yeah, because now it's available, you know, so it's like I did this one right here, right? You have the one that's right here, and you have another one's right here. My guess is, I wonder if you're able to go back and then choose which one you want to do that you didn't do before, so... that's what I'm thinking is gonna become available once I finish this. So let's just let's just go ahead and get going, and yeah, get the big timer's missing pieces, and then we'll be on our way.
This must be one of the missing parts that Big Tigger needs. That's great!
We'll get that treasure chest.
We're here! There's a missing part on the opposite side. But how do we get over there?
That's a really great question.
Also a dream side left here by a Dreamweaver. We're running out of time. We'll have to use it if necessary.
Just checking a little something. Okay. Gotcha. Well, before I do that, let me get that balloon. I was like, hold on. Let me get that balloon over here. And of course, it's going to hit that guy.
And awaken. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
We're gonna speed right through this challenge here.
Target
speed right through this fight.
Commencing support. Tough luck running into me. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Quick divination.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again.
Stay back, Clara.
Yeah, I was gonna see you guys be a bit annoying. You're taking my energy. But I don't care. I just want to get right through this.
Together. Enemy targets detected. I'm not afraid.
Annihilate. Stay back, Clara.
Alright, here we go.
I hope I helped.
Oh, you helped out a lot, Clara. You helped out. In a special way. These little perspective puzzles, they're all right. I mean, they're still a little bit fun here, boy, but like, you know, not too bad. It's just, I'm just so focused on finally getting to the end of this. I mean, I know it's been about a week now, and it's like, I need to wrap this up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so we can move this.
Take option.
Ah, I see. Well, before I do that one, let me just go around over here. Huh. It's right on your tail, literally. Yeah, I get the butt of the joke, but...
Help! Help! Tweet! I'm about to end up this roast dinner! Tweet! Tweet! Help! 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 Tweet! This man's body is boiling hot! Tweet! Is anyone there? Tweet!
Oh dear! It's an origami bird! What's it doing in Beyond Overcooked's tail?
Clockie, tweet!
Trying to find wherever it wants to hide and settle.
I'm being roasted alive!
A roasted bird? Oh!
It's like, oh, yeah, I know. Get tired of these birds. Get out of there, man. For real.
I want to protect everyone too.
All right, so we gotta deal with this, this Rex.
Mission command.
Try that again. Do we still have the upper hand? Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I mean, I got Gwynnifin. I got like a few fire type, element type characters. There's like, I gotta build them up, especially Gwynnifin. Eventually.
Here! I see through you. Together as one.
Let's go. Let's go.
Eliminating threat.
You can't run. Try that again. I want to protect everyone.
Nice.
Mission command.
You can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. A quick divination. Ready for another?
Hide.
Tough luck running into me. Commencing support.
Let's keep going.
Mission command.
Try that again. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. You're annoying.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run. I need to be brave. Enemy targets. Converge and awaken.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. Yin and yang.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again. All things in this world have their laws. Human creations. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Gotta try hard.
I like
Watch
using,
this awesome move.
Fushuan.
I want to protect everyone. My turn. Here. Commencing support.
Mission command.
You can't run.
Gotcha.
off into that fella's tail.
Like, literally, why are you going there, man? Come on.
I stole one of Mr. Big Tinner's parts. Tweet.
Gotcha.
I wanted to help retrieve it, but I also got myself stuck in the oven. Tweet. Go ahead and get
In
it.
the oven is the tail.
Careful. It's hot. Tweet.
An
Yeah,
inner
roasted
soft
bottom.
fragment belonging to the Sweet Dreams troupe? This is just too surreal.
Alright, so we got the other piece now. Which means to get the other one, you gotta go the other side, so... At least I was right to come here first, so that way, we go the other side, it would be great. You know, I kinda wanna... Well, I mean, I know this is the team I've been using. Wait, you have multiple... Oh, preset lineup thing, that's right, they added that. They add, preset lineups in the team interface. Gotcha. Yeah, because I want to do like a different team. I don't know. What team do I want to use here? I mean, these are the presets, obviously. I'm still building up Dr. Ratio. Because I don't think he's not there yet. His attack power is really bad right now. I ain't got there yet. I mean, I could use Team 2. The thing is, though, I have to be careful because of the number of skill points that are going to be used up. So that's the only thing. It's the one thing I got to consider there. I'm not sure. Then, of course, there's the Team 4 for my healer. I'm going to try... I haven't really given them a name yet. Yeah. I do like playing, like, sometimes I'll play like a little puzzle game from time to time. I do like doing that. It's just one of my favorite pastimes. Next to playing like any RPG action game is I always like doing a little puzzles here and there. But sometimes it gets annoying when you're doing like a game where it's like puzzle. Sometimes it just depends on the game and my experiences with it. But it is what it is, you know. Alright, so we just get over here. Oof, I was glad when I got the 5-star, I got Bronya, man. I was like, and I gotta pull around on that regular standard banner stuff. Oh, wait, hold on one sec.
Show your courage. Infallible.
Let's get him out, let's get him.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Too little.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches. Failed to send you.
Gotcha.
We have the upper hand.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
I like it when it's the regular speed than the fast one. And I love the statement he says when he does it. It's just me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
I could have saved
Crush
that.
them.
Yeah, I could have saved that. It's alright.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
A blade knows no mercy.
It came together.
Okay, come on now.
Well timed.
Ready for another? There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you.
We've entered
Perfect.
the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Equip divination. Converge and awaken. All things in this world have their laws, yet stratagems, constellations are human creations.
Get more of that, more of them hits in there. Let's go, let's go.
We have the upper hand. Oh! Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Thank you.
You'll pay for
Yeah, ow, that's what you get.
this. Lend me your strength.
Bingo. You done. Although with him, I gotta get
This
his
sword needs sharpening.
better crit rate because he don't really got that much. He got like a lot of crit damage, but I need to kind of grind for better artifacts eventually to get his crit rate up. That's the only downside to my current blade at the moment is I need to get him some crit rate relics to give good substats for crit rate. Then that should help his while still giving the crit damage percent, of course.
Let's hurry back.
And then that should make it make it better for him, and also change his planet ornaments as a result, because he only has the current one I gave him at the moment. Now this is Dream Jigs. I'm gonna do this real fast. Let's see, is it here? Is it? Wait, it's right here. Hold on. Okay. Sometimes I try to guess. Even I try to guess, even if it's like right there. Okay. Ah, I see. So it's probably going to be somewhere in the middle-ish or something. All right. I was going to put it right here, but you need to get the end pieces. Got to get the end pieces first. That's what I always got to do. Okay. It's like a doy. It's like, come on, get with the program here. It's got to be end pieces. Yes, I know. It's supposed to be end pieces. It's like, get that right, man. It's like, all right, I got it. Okay, this. There we go. Get that there. This here, and one more, and there we go. I'll do all the other side pieces on another occasion. Watchmaker's telescoping lens. Okay. I mean, this is not so bad of a team. I just have to rely mostly on Fu Xuan's capabilities during the fight in order to make sure so that way the team lasts long. I mean, I don't know if I want to use this team. I mean, maybe. But let's see. Let me check my other presets. Yeah. La 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 la. Okay. Just in case I'm gonna need a healer. Oh, got something here. Nobility of time. Okay. I heard my phone making a sound for a second. I remember my fight against Venturine. This was like the one team I relied on because of the because of the uncertainty of how the battle would turn out. You know, how tough he was and everything. I mean, any boss battle. I mean, I'm always going to be the safe side of having a healer just in case, and then you got someone like Fu Xuan for some attack power, but also good toughness and defense for the team. Make sure taking it all for the team, and vice versa.
As long as you
And
have
March
these,
7th.
you'll be able to find closure.
Okay. All right, here we go.
This sudden surge of joy! It's working! Tick-tock! Next, we just need to enter its emoscape, help connect its pathways, and we're done!
Nice. All right. Pathway entry. So I actually enjoy these little puzzles. I really fun. I really like them. You know. Oh, you just move this here. I'm not on trying to move that over there. I'm like, wait, no, you gotta move that over here. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Let's see if I can try to... somewhat get it. Let's see. I was like, can I do it right there? No. It's like they spend the time and I'd be like, this is gonna take an hour maybe, you know, like and then I spend like an hour on it. I'm like, bro, I'm taking way too long. Oh, there we go. Bingo. This is to move that green one out the way.
Dear, what's going on in here? Your inner self is a mess!
Whoa.
Qualified to be the real Clockie. Just give up, Clockie.
No! This is unacceptable!
It's like, no, now.
Face your fears!
Face your fears, bruh. I know it's a little cringy what I just said there. Face your fears, man. You can do it. Since it's come down to this, I'll have to use clockwork. Ah, yeah, it cooled you down.
Success!
Yeah, I'm about to go crazy up in here, man. Okay. There we go. Got you 3 parts.
Clockie, if not for you, I'd never be able to connect with people like this. You helped me find myself again.
No problem at all. As the guardian of Dreamville, it's what I'm here for. Tick-tock!
Oh, my friends, you still have other important things to do, right? Go forth, my friends. When the moment comes, all the dream tickers and I will cheer for you.
It's all done.
All right.
Victory's in sight. Let's head to the final stage.
And find the fiery red individual that apparently they've been speaking of has been kind of conquering this whole domain. So that's something I'll deal with later. Okay.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves. But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar. In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar. Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's 3rd stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, Superstar Showdown.
Man, that voice reminds me of that one YouTube video many years ago, like someone doing like a narration. You only see their face, but everything else is dark. He said like, you're in a dark room, find the light switch. It was like, I don't know how old that video was, but you had to like choose link options to determine what to do, and sometimes it was often bad end type scenarios. It was hilarious. It's been a year since I've seen that video. Find the light switch! Oh my goodness. Okay. Just making music, making tunes. Okay, so let's see. Arena 1, Arena 2. I'm gonna do Arena 1. So I thought, see, man, nah, I'm out of here, bro. You doing too much, man, Mr. Knight of Beauty guy. You fiery red hair. You see, I knew it was you. Come on, man. Yeah, it's like bro. Oh my goodness.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Someone extraordinary? Oh my god. Alright, well, we're about to fight someone annoyingly extraordinary. Extraordinary, annoyingly type individual. Mr. Knight of Beauty himself. Here we go. Please, my beautiful ladies. By a glorious light of beauty, I never thought I would see you again. In such turbulent times, your kind faces are as spring's gentle breeze. I noticed there's no voice acting, so I don't know if this is an error or something, or what. So there's a scorched heart.
A Knight of Beauty?
Yeah, see, I was like, where's his voice? So the red-haired contestant was, you all along, huh? Will you be participating in the Charming Vessel as well? Yeah, notice I'm not hearing any voice, so I don't know if that's an error or something. Commanded one only to bring me to Penacony with full haste. Alas, in a cosmos unguarded by the beauty, disorder prevails. Thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini rabbit mech, pilot, stray cat, duelist, galactic ninja, and quad driver Teletron, oh my goodness, along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from their predicament safe and sound. I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid beings. Yeah, sorry folks, I don't know, I think this is a technical error. Unless everyone else, this happened. I mean, but this is happening with me, strangely. So I don't know. It is dazzling. I'm just gonna play along. Sir, such praise, radiance, peacock. You match that a beautiful and splendid occasion. Okay, let's get back to business. Since fate has brought us together, it stands to reason that we both seek the. Yeah, what's up? Why am I not hearing him talk? Though upon arrival, I was once mistaken for a towering silver armored fusion with fiery red flames, due to my lack of eloquence. It matters not, for all these trials stem from the land of dreams beauty. What matters is that I now stand before you. Our paths have crossed. Our Knights of Beauty, culturally, yada. I am fortunate enough to emerge victorious. Kindly grant my passage to the crown of victory and recognize that. The Driller, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all. I gotta fight this guy.
Bear witness to...
Oh, great. A walk in the park. Here! Savor the vigor of it. Converge and awake.
And here's music fitting for him, of course.
Hide. You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might. Stay back, Clara.
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move. You can't run.
Stay back, Clara.
All
Try
right.
that again. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Confess.
You're annoying.
This your command.
Tough luck running into me. You. I'm first shot.
Annihilate. The flesh will behold this symbol of pure. Are you all right?
I'm okay. Yin and yang.
This your command.
You can't run. My turn. Naughty try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
We're gonna speed through this fight. Let's get this over with. Let's go.
Let the duel commence. Lifetime loyalty.
Try that again. It came together.
Gotcha.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. No matter.
As you command.
Rise to the challenge.
As you command.
That's right.
Put forth all your might.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run. Time for a shot. Reciprocity. Excellent. Together as one. Human creations.
Get that bar back up. Let's go.
Bear witness.
Yin and yang.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again. I need to be brave. Tough luck running into me. Naughty child.
You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. You can't run. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Just don't need
Try
her
hard sometimes.
Natalia's ultimate. Once it appears it's a dire situation, I'll use it. Right now, I'm not trying to rush on it. Let's see.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
The flesh wound.
As you command.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Hide.
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Let the duel commence. Confess.
No matter.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on now.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run. You're annoying.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Thanks. I'll never forget you. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. Stay right there while I give you a present.
That way she has some protection.
Try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Yeah, they're in this fight for real.
Rise to the challenge. My gallant friend. Put forth all your might.
You're annoying.
As you command.
You can't run.
You are fighting a gentleman.
Reciprocity. I'm not afraid of you.
Commencing annihilation.
The flesh wound.
All right.
Together as one. Human creations.
There's you go, slowly. Come on now.
I'm okay. You can't run.
Bear witness. To
My
honor.
turn.
All right, come on now. Let's see.
Time for a shot.
Trying to speed through this fight.
Let the duel commence. Lifetime loyalty.
All right.
I'm okay. Try that again.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. I see through you. Yin and yang.
As you command.
Tough luck running into me. Naughty
Gotta
child.
try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
Nap time.
Put forth all your might.
Stay back, Clara.
Rise to the challenge. You are fighting a gentleman.
A quick divination.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too.
Help me, Mr. Smith.
Okay.
Here.
Put forth all your might.
You're annoying.
As you command.
The flesh.
Try that again.
Just a little
Just a
something.
flesh wound? Yeah, no problem, man. I'm doing more damage on you than just a flesh wound.
Symbol of pure beauty.
Come on now.
I see through you. Converge and awaken.
Let the duel commence.
All things in this human creations.
Let thine loyalty.
You're annoying. You can't run.
Hide.
Oh. Try that again.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome
Alright,
move.
come on.
Rise to the
Naughty
challenge.
child. Nap time.
Rise to the challenge. Put forth
Nice.
all your might.
Are you all right?
Yin and yang.
Stay back, Clara.
Got him.
Try that again.
Yeah, I think it's an error. Because he would have been talking. It's funny though. I really found it like a. While I was playing, I was like looking up. Let me find a video sample in which you fight him here. Does he say something? He does talk. So something's
I don't
off.
have much time.
Something's wrong here.
May fate allow us to meet again, Night of Beauty.
But we
In
beat
that
him
case,
already. We're
Let's
good.
make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Go for it. MC belongs to both of you. Bask in the glory you deserve. Why aren't you talking? What happened? What's going on with my game? Really weird. Well, he's talking dialogue word-wise on screen, but not verbally talking. Yeah, something was off. Something's off about that. I'm sure you hear him talking on your end. I'm sure. Y'all who played this. Alright, so we made it there to the end. Yeah, I figured it was him, man. I'm like, who else was it?
Congratulations to the galactic baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Sports Sand Festival's champion. We look forward to their amazing entrance in the Charmony Festival. Let's give a round of applause to our aspiring young
Huh. Guess I see my face up there. So they want to interview us, huh?
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers, extend
Sunday.
my sincere congratulations to you.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that voice.
Wishing
It's
you
like,
joy under their radiance.
okay. Where are these? Where are my stellar jays? No, wait. What are you doing here? I already sensed something wrong.
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dreammaster. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus.
And what consensus is
Both
that?
I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Thought so.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require
The way you
change,
say that is like a
but not as
stain on
it
your tongue. Huh?
is.
And bad
The planet
taste
of
on there in your
festivities
mouth.
cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy.
So that's how you see things.
Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
Well, looking at this, while the Sweet Dream Paradise doesn't sound too bad, however, what is lying within its core is corruptible and a lie. So I wouldn't choose the second one. Now, of course, being the fittest indeed is pretty much one of the biggest challenges in terms of natural evolution in humanity as a whole. Do I say I don't know why you're asking me? Perhaps. But then again, sometimes some people gotta try to survive.
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
I know.
Mr. Sunday, even
I just
if the
answered
members
anyway.
of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron,
I mean, I
now's
could have
not
chose the
exactly
third
the
option
time to be
too.
holding an extensive
But I figured I just
discourse
want
about
to choose that and
Penacony's
see what
past and
happens.
future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least
I actually
know
would have
what
preferred
Welt
the
and
third
Miss Robin are
option.
dealing with,
I don't know why I
and
choose
reason
the
why they
first. I
failed
guess it's
to
just
make our appointment.
some reasoning, I guess.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Silverwolf. Ah.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dreammaster.
Alright, so it's
Once
just showing the
Charmony
details of the
Festival
meetings.
begins,
Okay.
the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, Did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dreammaster, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates.
Their harmony.
I already know your resolve.
You know, it's funny, I kept seeing there, and I couldn't put two together, and I realized, oh, that meant harmony. The Aeon harmony, duh.
Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Sunday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
In other words, communicating with Aeon harmony and stuff, or checking if there's truth.
To document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled.
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else.
Now, I don't know if Sunday is an emanator himself,
Understood.
or just a path strider of the harmony.
Question.
I mean, he's got this much power
Devoted
with the
your
harmony,
life to
so
your God, never worshipping other gods.
that's why I wonder if he's an emanator or not.
Naturally.
Do you love your God as you do yourself? Always heeding their admonishments.
Naturally.
I'm just
Have you
saying
strayed
naturally.
from the path expected by
Yes.
your God, betraying their name.
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your God, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Aeon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced.
Just a moment.
What is it,
Hold on.
Mr. Yang?
Hold on.
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shiva?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin.
Good question.
Embracing solidarity and unity.
They claim they follow, they worship, they follow
Duplicity is
Jippe.
laid bare before the harmony.
But is that true?
Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Jippe?
Perfectly harmonize it. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself.
Exactly.
In the
Good observation,
distant past,
Mr. Yang.
there existed an Aeon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Aeon clashed with the harmony, ultimately absorbed and fused into it.
Is it Ina, the Order?
Reverberated across.
I mean, I remember in the Aeon histories.
And
I remember reading
it
on it stuff.
It was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Aeon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Ooh.
Mr. Yang.
Because I remember there was Ina, the Order.
Can be a detriment.
So I'm wondering if that has to do with that
find
Aeon.
yourself alone.
I mean, it's been a while. And there's even a video that touches on the Aeon's backgrounds and everything.
So this is how it is.
Yeah.
For the sake of our grand cause Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Hold up now. Hold on. What do you, oh shoot.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal
That's what I
paradise
was wondering.
could not have been crafted by Jippe.
It wasn't Jippe.
Bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony,
Yes, order. That's right.
we obtain order.
That's what Ina, the Order. That's the one. Yep. It's a good thing I read a little bit on that history.
To think that there would be
The remnants of the Order.
on
Because of that fused the thing that happened.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss
Yeah,
Robin?
wow. No wonder why.
I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
Yeah, see, it was a lie.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Absolutely.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we?
Yeah, so there's a
Your
traitor
efforts
right
for
there.
the justice of Penacony
For
are evident
order,
to everyone, and have
not
been
harmony.
widely observed.
Stop being around the bush and get to the point. Your efforts for just are evident, but to everyone and have been widely observed. Stop beating around the bush and get to the dang point.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, well, I ain't got the
However,
time for
I
you
won't
at this
hold it
point with
against
what you did.
On the contrary, I'm here
Especially
to
when
make my
now you do
intentions
Robin and Yang.
clear.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
Nope, we're beyond that.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, No one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak.
Ain't it something?
Push the vanquished to the brink of
They
life.
made it all about quote-unquote harmony when it was really all about order.
The world abides by this principle.
See?
Establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of
So
the
he's a Pathstrider of the Order.
Only we.
Yeah, Pathstriders of Order.
I possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Aeon?
Really?
No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps.
This is going to be a Cocolia-like battle, isn't it? Because the Stellaron is there. He's going to use that Stellaron, is he? Or the Dreammaster? Both of them?
Welcome.
That's what I think is going to
This
happen.
isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
All right. So you've imprisoned
Did you
us?
do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so she should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here.
All right, here we go.
From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird.
Ah, that flashback.
This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dreammaster of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub.
Remember I talked about the cage thing?
Probably abandoned by its parents.
He just put his sister in a cage in a way. Wait, and Walt and Robin in the cage.
Thinking back,
that symbolizes the
was
bird.
unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard. Not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity.
His twisted way of establishing order,
It was
protecting
clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no
people in the way.
chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part something that we'd never considered was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all.
But how would
Faced
you...
with this situation, what choice would you make?
The thing is, though...
Stick to the original plan, and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it, and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
You mean to tell me I gotta answer this darn thing? Let me talk with the others first.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
I'm just seeing what's back here. Like nothing back here, no. Just a door, and it's obviously closed. Well, no, it's open. Okay. Yeah, he's putting our minds at terms of understanding his train of thought and everything. I mean, obviously. The philosophy behind how he got to where he is to being Path Strider of the Order. His way of thinking.
Like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
Here's the thing, though. Even if I were to choose to build the cage, how am I going to determine that my little momentary whim caused them to go out and then die? How in the world could you predict that, buddy? Did you get hurt by that incident so bad that you let it get to your thick skull the way you are right now? Like, honestly, there is something to this guy's thinking that's really getting me to grind gears a lot, and I'm gonna really confront him about it, most definitely, in all this.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first.
Right. So obviously everyone is thinking the same thing. Build a bird nest or build bird nest. What it says, build a bird nest on the spot. So obviously it's injured. So deep down, I can understand why we would want to lean towards this. Because even if we went to try to build a bird nest on the spot, of course, like, I can respect his decision, right? So obviously. But his conclusions about it. See, the issue I have is not necessarily if it was a good or if it was just right or wrong if you built the nest on the spot or if you build a cage for the little Charmony dove.
Mr. Sparrow.
What happens next, even if you took care of the bird and released it, that's going to happen outside of your house. Sometimes a bird may be able to survive and go out there. Some might end up dying down the road. You did your best, buddy. Maybe you just didn't really hear that you did your best. I feel like I'm talking to like one of those whiny a whiny child in a way. So, deep down, knowing me personally, I would build the cage. I don't think I want to put them on a bird nest on the spot, and they're injured. I mean, yeah. So I understand. I'm curious what everybody thinks or what happened when you chose the opposite end. I'm really curious.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice.
Obviously, your
We
outcome.
passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky. I watched it for a long while by the window, probably about 3 or so days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony dove tried again and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying. Finally, on the 137th attempt, it succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground, unable to grasp the direction of the air currents. The fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise.
It's like you're blaming
And in
yourself.
that instant,
Just reading that last
tender
sentence.
care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push
Just
that
by you
sent it to
phrasing
its
it.
death.
See, my problem is his phrasing of it.
The choices we made. Next, let us head to the second decision. This time, it's the story of a dream chaser.
Dude, I feel like you need a better counselor.
This story
like literally,
appointed as
like
Bronze Melodia, a position
you understand
exclusive
why
to
I'm
the
thinking
Oak
the way I am
family,
in a moment.
charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents.
Yeah, I
and
remember
providing
that.
them with the relevant guidance. It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser, and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life, except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything. He told me, I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences. I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice.
It sounds like you need to be...
Will you do as I did, and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit, so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome.
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on Penacony. But that guy in the story, I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all. He sold his kids to chase a dream. Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible. With that thought, there's only one choice. Let the Bloodhounds send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
A Dream Chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend him a hand. But what cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
Yeah.
This question... Surely it has some connection to the baby bird story. And this connection is precisely the breakthrough Sunday aims to use to persuade us. I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
Yeah, I know, it's like, which one, right? Even if I were to ask, would I have asked? I mean, his children, though. Now this one I might make a different choice and go here with March 7th and make it and do a division on purpose. But then again, he's trying to live his dream, but there's consequences. This is a tough one. What would I have done? Well, this is one where I'm going to do it. I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to see what happens when I remain silent and enforce the law. I'm going to do this one on purpose. As for the consequences of ceasing the pursuit, because he said he did, and there was definitely some unintended serious consequences. Let's see what happens when I do the opposite. Just for this one. And then I'll find out, maybe like some video somewhere, I'll find out what happens if you pick that one. Let's do the opposite.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome.
Don't know if it would have, to be honest.
His fate would only be more tragic.
Yeah. I mean, either one, you're going to have unintentional consequences.
He would only die from delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream. Should he be apprehended, could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies. Next comes the third and final decision.
Because the other one even has
the story this time
negative consequences.
Is my own.
So, yeah. I mean, consequences were gonna
This
take
story
place regardless.
happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head.
But I feel like you really
Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dreammaster.
suffered much from
His
this.
wish.
These things,
We had a
bro.
private conversation.
And just his thinking and everything.
What surprised me was that the Dreammaster had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister.
Oh, really? Okay.
The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dreammaster began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct?
Caspelina
She's touring
8.
there right now.
Interesting.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
Stray bullet?
A stray bullet?
I know, I'm like, what?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony. And to save the lives of that planet. She personally made for the front lines.
Wow.
She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital. By the Aeon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Those damned savages!
Wait, what?
I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr.
But it didn't hit any vital arteries or anything. But it still struck her neck.
Now you
What?
understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments. don't
Wow.
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
That's
It's all in
just
the
crazy.
past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the Harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking. Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences. Because this is merely a figment of imagination, a nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Yeah, throw that one out there.
I can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
I'm glad your honesty, you know. The decision where not if you're not sure what to do on this map.
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them. Fighting for survival against some unfathomable force. Their confusion and fear are lucid to me. But I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences with each Trailblaze. Dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever back away? Would you stop March and Don Hung from reaching their next destination? I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. And here I was thinking she was just
I was
another
remarkably
superstar
amazed
celebrity.
that she went through that and then.
Also Mr. Sunday's younger
Wow.
sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
Stop Robin from going on her journey. Support Robin to go on her journey. You know, the choices that they make, the paths that they walk, will involve dangers that maybe even cost their lives. Maybe I could try to stop them. But once persons make up their mind, their will to go that direction, there's only so much I can do. But I can't lock them away in a cage. I can't do much of that. I'll let them walk.
I see.
Even if it means I could lose them.
I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the Harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the Order, where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
And how do you propose you're going to try to do that?
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Exactly. What kind of happiness you're fronting here,
Good
bro?
question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied.
I really could have put that third option in earlier. I don't know why I did the first one.
Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind.
Well, what do you know about the weak?
Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple example.
In depth there, Sunday.
As you all may know,
I don't think you really understand.
Weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds.
I don't even think you truly
During these
understand
hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to
about
extricate
people and everything,
themselves from the
humanity.
stresses of everyday life.
That's just me,
allowing
like-
a certain tranquility to return to their souls.
Like, this guy's just... I know he's got so much
Only on these
experiences
days
here and there, but it's
that
just...
people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days.
Whatever you want to say, Mr. Sunday. No, I don't. We're not accepting that.
Return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana.
Silver Whale starting point, huh?
Holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit. Living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss.
Or more so to escape.
Miss Firefly.
That reality.
You who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome. You of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
I know, it sounds so perfect, but...
What is the price to attain all this?
There's a price, isn't there? You
The
gotta
cost
sacrifice
is minute,
something, huh?
Merely a personal and eternal sacrifice.
Yeah, there's a
If
sacrifice.
this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
Really now?
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
Huh. You can't stand it, can
not
you?
Forsaking, but transcending.
You're trying to shift the
Flesh,
wordings.
blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
Oh my goodness.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons.
Mm-hmm.
The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words,
It is,
an escape.
as I stated, as put.
That's
It is an
another way
escape.
of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape.
But this is
On the
too much,
contrary,
bro.
The seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts.
I mean, hey, I play games.
Don't
There
you
could be
agree,
escapism,
Miss
but
Firefly?
I still gotta deal with
As to
stuff
why
in
we
life,
sleep,
man.
It is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams.
But that's the thing. I'm willing to face it.
But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging
And I gotta.
this can we
to get where I need to
truly
go.
understand the frailty of human nature. And from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all. Even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide.
What could be perceived as weak
That's
on the
your
outside.
You also view me as weak?
Is actually more stronger on the inside than you think, buddy.
Because I don't
That's
think
why I
so.
said, what does he know about the weak? Who's the weak to
Since
this
Miss
guy?
Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you.
Like, what's
Just
weak
as
to him?
Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
Not long ago.
What is this place?
Hey, Misha.
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know. But I feel
Oh.
a sense of deja
Wait.
vu.
Oh,
What is
wait. Oh,
this
we're down
place?
here with him?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty.
Oh.
Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty.
This must have been before we
I thought
went.
you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
This is like not long ago.
I don't know much about dream bubbles. But if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
It does look a bit familiar.
Exactly. This is where you and
Yep.
Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha?
I guess maybe this way?
All right, Misha, let's go.
I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it a try.
Wait, you managed to choose the right door on your first...
Weird.
On a first try.
This place is quite different from the hotel. But I feel like I've been here before, and even lived here for a while. If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clockie and I used to sit by the fire, listening to the crackling of firewood. And the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
This is
This
where
could
you
be a
were.
case of amnesia. Don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Okay. Let's check out the one by the fireplace.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But, Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is...
Yeah, he's your grandfather.
Grandpa's name.
Grandpa? Do you
Yeah, because I remember,
you're the Watchmaker's
that's right.
grandson?
Because I was like, he was either Mikhail or the Watchmaker's grandson.
Anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely
So
a
it's his
coincidence.
grandson.
Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers.
Ah, interesting.
Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence? So, where is your grandpa now?
He went off on a new journey. And it's been quite a while since I last saw him. So, where has Clockie gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
So you need to keep yourself safe too. I just heard his voice. Okay, Mikhail? I promise you. He said seafarer, but I'm gonna keep listening.
TikTok. TikTok.
There's more to his memories than meets the eye right now.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clockie and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can Origami Birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clockie and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clockie will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clockie and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clockie arrived in the New World in the end.
Perhaps Clockie has a hidden past.
I'm just listening
I
because there's more here.
I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
There's an origami bird I made for you. I will protect you from harm.
Just like they did with Clockie.
Just like I did with Clockie.
Look, there it is!
The water resembles a precious jewel, embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah. I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Don't sigh or you start getting gray hair. You're talking like a... yeah, you're getting gray hair.
Hey, don't tease. I was just being a bit sentimental.
I know.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah. While Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
This is getting more and more deeper. Share your burden.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
Something very important. Huh.
Something feels different about this place.
This is it. I remember this corridor. I want to go too. Up ahead is Grandpa's study.
Don't go.
It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
Let's continue. No sea can stop us.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clockie! You're here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
So beginnings of meeting Clockie in this very room, huh?
By that seafarer?
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea.
in search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping. He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
A train? Could it be?
Could it be our train? The Astral
The
Express.
Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star.
Yeah, the Stellaron,
Then,
right?
He gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha. And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I can still find the way we took back then.
In the end, we arrived at New World. We've overcome so many challenges. We've lost our way so many times. Let's continue sailing. Not even the sea can stop us. We've finally come out of the fog. Across the ocean is our destination. Captain Misha, we are now heading in the correct direction. Interesting.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Yeah,
shape
that's the
seems to
piece.
match.
I remember that.
This shard is also connected to Misha?
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth.
Wow.
Let's get to the other side and
The
investigate.
key to the truth right now, to this exit, is right here. There's that one piece we haven't had with us for quite a long time. Okay. Oh, I see that. I remember that image. Here we enter the dreamscape. It opens up for us.
This is it. This is
Room
my
of
room
clocks.
of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base. Here, I learned how to repair clockwork and gears out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clockie and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble is
So
your
this is your
home.
This is childhood home.
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Ah.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
Well, of course, it took me time to recollect myself. I feel like everyone else knows something I don't. Well, I'm still kind of getting into gears of everything.
March, do you remember when she mentioned the Clockie that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
I said, Misha, like he's still young at heart.
Everyone on the Astral Express has a
Yep,
childlike
spirit. That's right.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this Clockie.
Right.
And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody
So it's
outside
only
of the crew had ever talked with Clockie.
only those of wait, right, nobody that's right. Nobody outside. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few.
It's for the nameless.
Just like a hidden message.
Left by someone for the nameless.
For the nameless.
But Misha can see Clockie too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just
like a memory zone meme. Gotcha.
I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clockie.
I see.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather
The stuff inside is like
the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
So he pushed out and
That's
greeted
one way to
us.
see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best
Yeah,
for Misha
I want the
himself
whole
to
story
explain all
now.
the details.
I want all of it
How
now.
about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha?
Oh, wait a minute.
Thank you all for helping me rediscover
So
my
are
true
you
self.
actually
Now,
Mikhail?
please allow me to reintroduce myself.
Are you the actual?
I was born on Lushaka in the Presmere system. Adopted
Okay.
by seafarers Mikhail and Char.
Okay.
They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes.
Oh, okay.
Mikhail Char Gallagher. Or simply, Misha.
Thank you.
If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name.
The Watchmaker. Thank you.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Okay, there we go.
Unfortunately, that legendary figure.
So you're a
So
reflection of his life. Memories of me. I
only
see.
a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. Friend of Clockie, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express.
So he is legwork, the
And
Watchmaker.
this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
I see.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame.
So that's his voice.
Which I so cherished in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations.
However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
I mean, not to mention the hair look and style and color, kind
with a desire to trailblaze,
wasn't he? Right.
I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning.
That's right.
The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy
from the very beginning.
Didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor.
Ah. Well, that's fine by me. We just want to deal with that
Stellaron
Stellaron problem.
as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my
Well, the answer to the whole big theory has been revealed. Now it's no longer a theory, it's real.
Reached its end.
Mikhail, Misha,
no possessions worth entrusting.
legwork.
So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others.
Oh, nice work there. Nice, good work there, legwork.
A story and two gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch.
Oh, I see.
It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition
will never end. Wonderful.
Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man.
Much respect for you, Mr. Legwork.
I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
We now have the answer of that empty dream bubble.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision.
It's just Misha.
Although
You just
I don't
push
think
through.
anyone will have any objections.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, it's unanimous.
Yep.
Then let's proceed together to the end of this dream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Oh, theories answered. For a long time, I've just been under the understanding that, suspicions that, yeah, that kid had to be related to Mikhail. Now, the grandson thing was one of the theories, and so while that is true, I mean, he said it was born by a seafarer named Mikhail, and he mentioned another name and so forth. he did take the Trailblazer, and he did help create the room in Penacony. He said they gave him a real name, and then he said his full name. It is Legwork. Yep. So. Huh. Ain't that something? So I think Misha was like, like him as a kid, perhaps, before he became an adult, maybe, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, Misha, Mikhail. That's why they were so similar, man. Well, I'm glad I finally get that answer. It's like, yes, finally got that answer. I want to check something real quick. Hold on. All right, cool. Let's go.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me?
Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you
Falcon and Munson.
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back
You can
case
see
was worn,
the age up
marks on the dial all worn
image.
out. How
It's
did
like
you manage
younger, coming like a young man,
Well,
young adult.
It's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed.
Teenager to young adult.
It's the
like,
hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, Legwork? It's time to head to our next stop.
It's much older.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
Oh.
I see. This place reminds you of home.
The people of Astana have only
You see
achieved
the
a
hat.
tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I
Hanunu.
leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat.
Yeah, the hat.
But why?
When he departed,
Yeah, he
said
passed.
he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come.
Wow.
Farewell, Legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina.
Ah,
Don't
Tiernan and
forget to
Rosalina.
write to us.
The two other Trailblazers. You see their graves.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Micah.
Don't worry, Micah.
Oh, it's Micah was
Just
young.
going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The Cosmos is way more dangerous now.
They turn in his
What
past
happens
at that
to
point.
Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then.
So Tiernan had left.
We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession.
Well,
Just
this
wait for
is
me to come back.
very revealing of everything in the
It's a
past.
big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Oh, I see.
Where are you going, old man?
Gallagher.
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Esdana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade.
I see.
And send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
All this so that way we would arrive here and save Penacony, I would presume.
Desperate struggle against the family?
Yep, and put a stop to this Stellaron business.
Desperate?
That's happening here.
Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clockie.
Man.
Take me to Dreamflux.
I'm so sorrowful right now, man. Just thinking of the life he's went
Last
through up to
night,
this point.
I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
And he's talking to Clockie right now in this very old
Right now?
age, and he's like,
Why?
I see he's about to write down this dream.
So I won't forget it.
Wow.
Do you remember how you got your name, Clockie?
Of course. You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all.
Wow,
It
man.
was
A compass.
So, your name should have been Compassy. And
Instead
the
of Clockie.
watchmaker
It's
is
just a nameless.
a nameless.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clockie, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Mikhail Char Legwork, aka Misha. Wow. This is, man. He's gonna rest under the moonlight. And it's empty.
Traveled far enough. It's time for a little break.
Oh, man.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here.
Oh, man.
And then, this
Oh.
is where it ends.
This is where it ends.
This is
Oh.
where it ends?
Man. He's done all he's needed.
What
He's
do you
done.
mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition
Oh, man.
would never end.
It's about to get sad, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
Oh, it's...
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will,
The will
of the Trailblaze.
of the Trailblaze, my brother. I guess this is goodbye,
His
huh?
hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration.
He's holding the hat.
But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands.
Always
Wow.
Pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Yes!
Trailblazing.
Harmony
Taking
Trailblazer.
paths
That's
your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
And seems Harmony is happy. CPA looks happy for us doing this.
I can't believe that Aeon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Aeon?
Yep, just like preservation.
Well, there might be
Now
another
we've
possibility.
impressed.
Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons,
Mm-hmm.
who will hold the future of Penacony.
Right.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dreammaster of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage.
That means I get to beat the living
Since
daylights
the
out of
future
you?
The Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness.
Good, I've been waiting for
If
it.
you truly believe in Akavilli's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Well, I did it to Kokolia, so with great pleasure comes the pain, buddy. Alright. So, Harmony! So, I got the hat. Nice. Trial the current path here to further understand the combat mechanics. Yes, indeed. I do want to trial it because I want to see how it works. Increases, so I increase the break effect of all allies. Cool. Cause additional break damage when allies attack enemies that are weaknesses. So this is a break effect type of thing. Okay.
Please stay tuned. We need a strategy.
And imaginary damage. Yes. Okay. So breakdancer effect. Odds of back. Increase break effect. Increase additional deal super break damage one time when they attack enemy targets that are weakness broken. Woo!
Time to test our rapport. Dreams do come true.
Enemy targets
Nice.
detected. I'll contain them. Do you admit this crime?
Totally just putting them on the test.
Take your positions.
Enough. Enemy data secured. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counter.
All right.
Do you admit this crime?
Step up, let's see ya.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Boom.
No amnesty for the Marastruck.
How's this taste? Nice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourself.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Nice. Dance around. That's tight.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Commencing support. Is that...
Yeah,
It's
super
time.
break. Nice.
You've arrived, huh? Let's kick things off with you.
Dreams do come true.
Oh, nice. But super break. Bro. Can't wait to use that, especially when they do their attack. Okay, so I think the only thing is now figure out what light cone to give him. Alright. I might borrow one of these two, you know. Then there's Memories of the Past, where it's break But this increases the warrior's break effect by 20% when the wearer attacks. Additionally, regenerates for energy. This effect cannot be repeated, triggered in a single turn. I have to level this one up completely. Memories of the past. Yeah. Yeah, this would be useful, but I have to enhance it. I mean, I don't know. I don't have to spend time with that one. And then there's these. So when the warrior uses their skill, the next ally take an action except the warrior deals 16% damage, which would be nice. Unless I want her in the team. With the Harmony Trailblazer, that's the only thing. When the warrior uses their ultimate, all allies' actions are advanced forward. Now, I might use this. Because it'll help everyone advance forward. So, let me... Can I advance it? Oh, yeah, you gotta get this. But you can replenish, though, with the tiers of... replenish. You can only get so many. There we go. I mean, I'm just making some quick choices, so, you know, it's not like this is the best choice to make at this time. So, what do I want to do? Do I want to switch to this? Skill, the next ally take an action, except the wearer deals 16% damage. That's for the next ally to take action. I might just use this. Because, I mean, I'm not going to use the person I have right now. Yeah, I'm not going to use her, just use her in the team yet. So, let's take this. Yeah, team, yeah. As for relics, yeah, you know, like these would be the relics here. Master. Oh, here we go. Watchmaker, Master of Dreams. Increases break effect when the warrior uses their ultimate ally. All allies break effect increase. Oh! So that's the type to get. The Watchmaker, Master of Dream Machinations type. Right? Yeah. These types. That's what we're talking about. Okay. I know, I'm over here trying to get some good running stuff up in here. So let me see about this. What is it? Something I always do. Okay. So we got like a couple of stuff here. This has crit rate, crit damage. This one has crit rate and break effect. Ho ho. Dude. I don't know, man. I mean, I can give him the defense. But I kind of like this. Let's just see if I can get that up a little bit. Hold on. I kind of do a back and forth thing. Man, give me the crit damage. I mean, it's low crit rate, so, I mean, it's only what we got, what I have. Oh, increase the crit rate a little bit. Okay. I'm not going to try to max out too much just yet. And this one right here. Okay. And do I have any 5 stars? Nope. Just the 4-star one. Yeah, so this is the only one I have that's 4-star. And it's an HP with a speed. So it's not the best right at the moment. I would want to get all 4 because of the, especially the 4-piece set. Yeah. It's not the best at the moment right now. But I still will update it. But I'm not going to reach it to the max. Just kind of get it up a little bit. Yeah. So now let's just leave it right there for now. Let's see. Let's So that's a piece right there. So this is the one coat you have. There ain't no other coats. Yeah, so it's not the best right now. And then, that's all she got. That's all you got. Yeah, man, that's all they got. Very increase the break. Where's break effect? Oh, okay. So we got this thing right here. To get more of these, and it should definitely put these to good use. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Gotta give it a little update, but not like a major one. Just like there. Just leave it at that. Leave that alone. And give this one a little bit. Well, nah, it's an HP percent thing. I ain't gonna do that. This one's attack, though, so let me get this one up a little bit. Trust me, I might just probably skip all this on the video and probably put like timestamps. Be like, watch me try to do all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, this is what it is. I mean, I'm not trying to trip. This is all I got. Ooh. Let's see here. Yeah, you got all this stuff right here. Yeah, I gotta be grinding for a lot of this stuff now. So this is the ultimate right here. I guess you gotta get this one from the Echo or Seclusion Zone. Gotcha. I got so much money. That's a good thing. And I know I gotta work on him getting some good relics. What's this? Increase rate crit rate by... Oh, we got crit rate stuff here. Imaginary damage. Oh, when attacking debuffed enemies. Right, if the enemy is debuffed, so that tells me I might need to use Pela in the team or whatnot with him in there. Okay. But how's my... Because I'm going to end up... I know, it's funny, I'm building Misha Mikhail right here, but like... but my Silver Wolf seems to be doing okay, but I need to build... I need to get this thing up here. Hold on. Oh, what's up, little kitty? Did you need something, little kitty? Huh? Did you need something? So my cat over here kind of scratching up on me, like trying to get my attention a little bit. The reason why is because eventually I kind of suspect I'm going to be using, wanting to use Silver Wolf with the Harmony Trailblazer. At least that's what I'm thinking. If I want to form my team like that, but right now I'm not sure.
Mr. Svarog!
Let me do this real quick. should be able to form my team right now that I got that change up. So let's see about this. So, where's my Trailblazer? She's right there. So if I have a team with her, I could expect Silverwolf to be in there. And then, let's see, who would I have this time? I mean, we're talking about like a change up here, so let's see. If I really want the healer, it would be Natalia. Just be on the backup. And then, my damage dealer could be Clara once again, or another surprise damage dealer that I've recently built up that can be really good for this fight, along with Clara, I suspect. If I were to pick her, it would be moi, Serval. Because I've actually built up her crit rate and crit damage and gotten her, like, so strong at this point. Like, I feel like she could be good for this fight. Along with Clara. But if I want to switch back to Clara, I will. But I want Harmony Trailblazer to be in this fight. So that's why I'm having it like this. Okay. So, let's go.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
Yep.
I'm afraid so. This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, in all fairness. Could it be that he's underestimating us?
In all fairness, right?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
Guess I messed around and found out. No, I didn't. They're evil. Why so nice? Nah, we won't back down either.
Yeah, you're right. We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction.
Like, literally.
So a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order.
Oh, my candles.
Their plan didn't
attention.
materialize overnight. And they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream. To slumber and escape reality.
Just a
All
sec.
those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Aeon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
Nope.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, I'll experience death 3 times in the Land of the Dreams.
Really?
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time,
was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
Oh my god.
The most terrible form?
Sheesh.
Does that mean...
The true death, where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
Man.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Oh boy.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new
Oh
shoot
boy.
sprouted from the earth.
She's gonna change it.
It
Nice.
bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me,
Nice.
like fireflies to a flame, my biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
Sure thing, Firefly. AKA
After
Sam.
today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And
all the brilliance she
Oh,
showed
man.
at the end of her life.
I hope nothing terrible happens
That's
with her.
quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. Now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
I'm full of so many emotions, so much stuff going through my mind right now. Everything I just witnessed. Ah,
You're
more
lucky
of the old
you
man.
found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
That has to be Tiernan, man. Come on. I think it
I was
is
just
now.
following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this.
I think it is.
It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Or I think it was Tiernan.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy. Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Acheron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Acheron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX.
Really?
She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Achevilli's.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
She became stagnant water.
Well, My condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
So she passed away or became a vegetable?
Perhaps I'm just afraid.
Just like she's dead.
Afraid?
Completely gone. That's
I
it.
rarely sense that emotion.
Like she's
from
dead.
you.
Okay.
What do you feel?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
Interesting.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility.
Perhaps she didn't choose to be
But you're right about one
nihility and
after spending so much time near this stagnant water. Only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down.
his voice is so soothing, and I just like his voice.
Clear up.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get a revelation of who that guy
Have
is.
you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems. Half an Amber Era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster? Tazerond, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. Two
Yeah, I remember
paths
all that.
lost their eons in that war.
Propagation and the Order.
And the Order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni.
Holy
so you're saying
forgaroni.
that the two leaderless paths are working behind the scenes.
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation.
Such awfully annoying censorship.
Could it
Holy
be
forgaroni.
that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding
Where's the
within the
fudging?
family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
This is getting way too complicated. Is this
Holy
why you want us to
wubba-boo.
leave this Donna right
Man.
away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start
They
soon.
keep pulling these things, man.
There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Ooh, what plan you got?
Hold on. Are you thinking?
That's the Enjo thing, right? Because the trailer showed, yeah, I mentioned it, Jingwan. So he's going to contact
from the Lawful Cloud
Yes.
would be enough.
Nice.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Nice. I've been playing for like more than an hour now. So I'm like, when are we getting to the... Okay, so it looks like we're finally here. Okay.
Are you the only one here, my child?
Man, I'm just letting it play out.
This is
Hopefully
quite the
get to the
diplomat.
final boss fight
Our
soon.
secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. An IPC
Oh, we're hearing that deep
starships
piano
are
music.
gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
I was suspicious of that bird from the get-go. But now I know it was the Dreammaster.
Master?
He said, what do you mean?
I'm
Hold
right
it down.
here in front of you, aren't I?
Hold
You know,
it.
she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child. If
Justice.
we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Huh.
Well, that's where our conversation ends.
Oh.
Go
now
ahead.
hold it now.
The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
What? Huh. I guess now that bird's no longer useful. So it's completely gone now.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun, bathed in my light.
Dude.
My people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Every bird.
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Looks like I'm trying to flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets. Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
Well, I've been playing for a very long while now, and I'm at the point where I might need to pause. So let me do a little something. Real quick. Pool time. I'm blue, da da dee da da da. Get another pool, please, da da dee da da da. And another blue. Just got them blues. That's all I got. Oh, another thing. Gotta always remember this. Well, first let me get that cleared out. No. Back here. Thank you. I know there's other stuff. But where's this? More pools. Got another one there. Okay. Next one. I just take one pool at a time. That's all. And that's it. Okay. So I just want to see what's ahead first.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
Get it right out of that ear. Holy cow. So, we're just right outside. Okay. But it's such a big place, though. I'm just trying to decide if I want to, like, stop here. Because I've been playing for quite a while now. I don't mind making another part being the finale, just encompassing the whole fight and then just everything else in the aftermath. I mean, the place is just too dang quiet. Let's get them birds out of there. Let's go. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Yada yada. Yada yada yada. Yada 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 yada. There we go. I'll solve you later. Can't reach you right now. You laid about. You okay over there?
Yikes! They scared the life out of me.
Oh, they didn't, but you need to.
Puppets at the ticket office.
But it's kind of weird seeing all these puppets. Tuckets at the digital. Yeah, they won't suddenly start moving, will they? I know there's other options here, but.
Stop it!
Ha!
Are these puppets part of
Like
the
teasing
stage
ya.
setup? Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
Okay.
Something feels off. We're in the right place, right?
There's no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but why is there no one here?
My apologies for the delay, March 7th.
Oh, there he is talking.
You scared me. Where are you now?
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins. History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history of Penacony and the Eons. Within it, naturally, the future takes shape. Let us commence with the dawning of the world. After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day.
Whoa. Even the music, bro. Very haunting. Okay, so you know what?
They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose.
This
and so, the cycle
will be
of day and night arose. That marked the second day.
Will be for the finale video of Honkai Star Rail 2.2. This is where I stop. I'm already feeling tired. My eyes feeling a little weary. I've been through all the dialogue and everything I just went through. This deserves the 4th video, and that will be the finale. More than likely, I don't know how long that will be. But that's where the official final act takes place. So this is your host, EXP StoryGamerZ, coming at you with a case yet to be closed. Leave a like button if you enjoyed the video playthrough thus far, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my story lore playthrough content, and also live streams where I mostly play JRPG games of various kinds, and some others to boot if desired. This is your host. Go ahead and God bless you. I'm about to end this playthrough for now, and we'll finalize this whole thing in the next final act. Peace out, folks. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye. Also, one quick note before I officially end. I gotta say, now we know Mikhail Legwork, the young boy, Misha, another name for Mikhail. He did have a Mikhail that was born from a seafarer, and that he, Legwork, Trailblazer, Misha, Mikhail the whole time. The watchmaker. I really suspect the person that's talking to Acheron is really old and everything. I think that's Tiernan. I just have my suspicions. I made my suspicions clear about it in the last video that you'll see post last video, but this one, oh man, I'm really suspicious. Things he was saying, and then thinking about the turning into the gunslinger and everything, and gunslinger, I'm like, wait. I don't know if Tiernan was a Galaxy Ranger, but he's talking to Boot Hill, is like, I'm just thinking, who was Tiernan? But he said something about war, gunslinger, mentioned about his background, but it's just getting me suspect. Well, more questions, some other stuff to be answered. We got Harmony Trailblazer in action with the imaginary damage type. Alright then, folks. Now I officially say goodbye, peace out. Be well, be blessed, and take care.